Ladies and gentlemen, hello, and you are watching TTV News, some latest events in the province. And now coming to details. The audience on July 12, a delegation led by Mr. of Planning and Investment Nguyễn Chí Dũng had a working session with the province leader. The visit aimed to evaluate and summarize the implementation of Resolution number 53 and Conclusion number 27 of the Politburo on Socio-Economic Development and Assurance of National Defense and Security in the Southeast region and the Southern Key Economic Region by 2010 with the vision to 2020.
Receiving the delegation of the Steering Committee to develop the project on summarizing the implementation of Resolution number 53 and Conclusion 27 of the Politburo were Secretary of the Provincial Party Committee and Chairman of the Provincial People's Council Nguyễn Thành Tâm, comrades from the Provincial Party Standing Committee and leaders of a number of departments and branches of the province. Chairman of the TayNinhTV Provincial People's Committee Nguyễn Thành Ngọc said, after nearly 17 years of implementation, the province has actively coordinated and signed bilateral development cooperation programs with Ho Chi Minh City and the provinces of Dong Nai, Bình Phước, and Long An, along with a number of state corporations such as the Vietnam Rubber Industry Group and the Vietnam Airlines Corporation. The province has focused on mobilizing resources, exploiting potentials and advantages, and identifying strategic breakthroughs to promote socio-economic development. As a result, economic growth is quite high. The average GDP increased by 12.8% in the 2005-2010 period, 7.4% in the 2011-2015 period, and 7.3% in the 2016-2020 period. Minister of Planning and Investment Nguyễn Chí Dũng said that TayNinhTV has many opportunities and potentials for economic development, especially the border economy. However, there are still bottlenecks in regional traffic connections. He also emphasized the importance of the Mộc-Bài Ho Chi Minh City Expressway project in attracting investment, linking regions, as well as developing the province economy. The Minister of Planning and Investment suggested that in the coming time, TayNinhTV should coordinate with Ho Chi Minh City to speed up the implementation of the Mộc-Bài Ho Chi Minh City Expressway, in which it's necessary to carefully review the scale. The planning must have a long-term vision to avoid adjustment, accelerate the province planning associated with the regional planning, conduct administrative procedures reform, further improve the investment environment in order to create jobs, increase budget revenue, and socio-economic development of the province.
The Department of Health has just had a ceremony to launch the pigment for COVID-19 vaccination. Deputy Head of the Propaganda and Training Department of the Provincial Party Committee Nguyễn Thị Thu Cúc and leaders of departments, sector, and branches in the province, as well as the under the Department of Health, attended the event.
On behalf of the Provincial Health Sector, Dr. Nguyễn Văn Cường, Deputy Director of the TayNinhTV Department of Health, called for political, social systems and people in the home province to strengthen communication, social mobilization, and propagandize those who are eligible for additional and booster doses to timely and fully get vaccinated against COVID-19. In order to raise awareness, share information on the benefits of vaccination, and mobilize the support for vaccination of the target population and society, Dr. Cường said that the maintenance and enhancement of administering vaccines under the expanded immunization program and vaccination against COVID-19 is very important. First of all, to protect people's health during the COVID-19 epidemic and to contribute to reducing morbidity and mortality. Deputy Director of the TayNinhTV Department of Health called on every citizen and family to join the pigment for COVID-19 vaccination, especially people aged 50 and over, people 18 years of age and older who are moderate to severely immunocompromised, and those 18 years of age and older with high-risk exposure such as health workers, frontline officials, cadres, civil servants, public employees, workers, laborers, soldiers, and people working in industrial parks. These subjects are recommended to get vaccinated if they haven't received the full dose of COVID-19 vaccine. On July 12, Thanh Bình held a ceremony to announce the recognition of an enhanced new rural commune in 2021. This is the first commune of Thanh Bình district to be recognized with this title. The ceremony was attended by Deputy Director of the Provincial Department of Agriculture and Rural Development Trương Tấn Đạt and Mr. Đặng Văn Nghĩa, Chairman of the District People's Committee. Thanh Bình commune achieved new rural standards in 2014. During the construction of advanced new rural commune from 2015 to 2021, Thanh Bình has focused on solutions and mobilized maximum resources to develop on areas such as healthcare, agriculture, fisheries, industry, handicrafts, commerce, services, etc., which have helped the local economy grow fairly and sustainably. Average income is over 65 million Vietnam dong per person per year. The commune has invested nearly 67.5 billion Vietnam dong to build an enhanced new rural area, including over 57 billion Vietnam dong of state budget capital and nearly 5 billion Vietnam dong contributed by the people. Under the authority of Chairman of the Ninh Provincial People's Committee, Mr. Trương Tấn Đạt awarded a certificate of recognition of enhanced new rural commune in 2021 to the representative of Thanh Bình commune. The second Congress of the Ho Chi Minh Communist Youth Union of the Ninh Province Agencies and Enterprises Bloc for the term 2022-2027 ended successfully in the morning of July 12 after 2 working days. Secretary of the Provincial Youth Union Nguyễn Thanh Tùng and Secretary of the Party Committee of the Ninh Province Agencies and Enterprises Bloc attended the Congress. According to the report, during the last term, the Youth Union of the Agencies and Enterprises Bloc achieved and exceeded 7 out of 8 targets set out in the resolution. The Bloc's Youth Union has promoted studying and following Ho Chi Minh's ideology, morality, and style, the campaign building a model of Vietnamese youth in the new era. Volunteering activity are strongly promoted through the Spring Volunteer Campaign, Youth Month, Pink Holiday with many practical works and tasks such as installing game clusters for children, donating 15 charity houses, Great Solidarity houses, 5 lighting up rural road programs, 1 rural traffic bridge, etc., with a total budget of over 1.6 billion Vietnam dong. Particularly during the COVID-19 pandemic, the Bloc's Youth Union organized 200 love buses and more than 20,000 gifts, mobilized more than 450 units of blood, 12 activities of medical examination, free medicine distribution, and gift giving with a total cost of over 2 billion Vietnam dong. Building the movement, youth help each other to establish their own business through giving seedlings to young households with difficult circumstances. The Congress elected the new Executive Committee of the Youth Union of the Agencies and Enterprises Bloc of the Ninh Province with 20 people. Mr. Nguyễn Quốc Phong was re-elected as the Secretary of the Bloc's Youth Union.
Turn to other news. The audience in the morning of July 12 at Bà Đen Mountain Tourist Area, the leaders of the TayNinhTV People Committee had a meeting with Miss Universe Vietnam 2022 Nguyễn Thị Ngọc Dậu on the occasion of her homecoming and volunteering in the locality. Chairman of the TayNinhTV People Committee Nguyễn Thanh Ngọc attended the meeting.
Chairman of the Ninh Provincial People's Committee Nguyễn Thanh Ngọc presented a certificate of merit to the newly crowned Miss Universe Vietnam 2022 for her excellent performance at the recent contest. Director of the Ninh Department of Culture, Sports and Tourism Trương Văn Hùng also congratulated Miss Ngọc Dậu. At the meeting, the provincial leaders also discussed inviting Miss Ngọc Dậu to become the Ninh Tourism Ambassador in the near future. Miss Ngọc Dậu said that she is very honored and proud that if she becomes the Tourism Ambassador of the Ninh Province, she will try her best to do the job. In order to contribute to further promoting the image of the Ninh Province to the whole country and the world. This is Miss Ngọc Châu first visit to her hometown after being crowned Miss Universe Vietnam 2022. During her 3-day visit to TayNinhTV hometown, Miss Ngọc Châu will also join many practical activities, continue to accompany the province in some charity activities, and promote the province's culture and tourism in the coming time.
The audience on July 11 was chosen as the World Population Day to raise awareness and change behavior of the community on population issues. The theme chosen by the United Nations Population Fund to celebrate this year, World Population Day, is a world of 8 billion toward a resilient future for all, harnessing opportunity and ensuring rights and choice for all.
According to the United Nations Population Fund, with the message calling on countries around the world to pay attention to ensuring the implementation of human rights, promoting human health and happiness, medical advances have helped prolong life, reduce maternal and child mortality, develop vaccines in record time. Progress has also been made in gender equality.
The theme of this year's World Population Day focuses on 3 main contents. This first one is pregnancy-related deaths that are preventable. The second is the need for family planning that needs to be met. And the third is the issue of gender-based violence.
The population work in Vietnam has achieved many encouraging achievements in recent years, making great contributions to the construction and development of the country. The population quality has improved in many aspects. The average life expectancy has increased rapidly. The maternal and child mortality has decreased sharply. The stature and physical strength of the Vietnamese have improved. The population has been distributed more rationally, associated with the process of urbanization, industrialization, and requirements for socio-economic development, ensuring national defense and security. As for TayNinhTV province, despite the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic in 2021, the population work targets also achieved many positive results compared to the year plan. The sex ratio at birth was 106.74 boys per 100 girls. The percentage of pregnant women with prenatal screening reached 35.95%. 40.92% of newborns were screened at birth. Nearly 56,000 people are using modern contraception. In celebration of the World Population Day 2022, the province population sector cooperates with media agencies to build columns and special pages to widely propagate the content and meanings of this year's World Population Day theme. It also deploys and guides health centers of district, towns, and cities to strengthen the organization of communication activities in various forms so that people can access the contents of population and family planning work.
An important content of the Resolution 21 of the population work in the new situation is to shift the focus from population policy, from family planning to a developed population. Or more specifically, we do on the comprehensive content of population work from the size, structure, distribution, and quality of the population to maintain a steady level of fertility and also to bring the sex ratio at birth back to a normal.
A world of 8 billion towards a resilient future for all, harnessing opportunities and ensuring rights and choices for all is a global urgent topic, calling for the cooperation of all countries around the world to work together for the highest goal of human rights.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's all for today TTV News. Thank you for watching and see you next time.